What's up guys, Jake with Thicccest Tactical, coming with another special red dot review. Today, we're looking at the Cyelee Bull Pro. This is a wonderful big boy red dot that was actually sent out to us by Cyelee for review on the channel. Special thanks to Cyelee for sending this out to us to beat the piss out. We really do appreciate it. You know, when I think of red dots, I think to myself, how can I possibly make my glass even bigger than it necessarily needs to be? And I think some companies like Cyelee with the Bull Pro have come to answer that call. This is a red dot for those who just need something a little bit thicker. This is the biggest red dot I've ever seen on a handgun. Today on Thicccest Tactical, we are going to take this red dot, get nice and zeroed up, beat the living piss out of it, and then we're going to see if it holds at zero or if it even still works at that point. Let's see how she does. Was that okay, you think? Yeah. I just did that one take.
It's good.
Now before we zero, I want to go ahead and let you guys know that Cyelee was kind enough to actually sponsor us with some ammunition.
I think there's a lot of people out there that are afraid feeding their babies that aluminum cased housing will cause Alzheimer's in their firearm and it'll forget how to fire.
It might. But special thanks to Cyelee for sending the ammo out. We really do appreciate it. Real quickly, we're going to get us a zero here on this paper target down there, just past the fallen reindeer. Don't mind them. So let's talk about the specs and features of the Cyelee Bull Pro. A couple of unique things about this. You're going to see right off the bat, there's these two huge ring arches on the back and the front here. They're actually not connected to the center part of the aluminum housing where the actual glass is attached. Cyelee has put this in so that you can basically just drop this in pretty much any angle, and it should keep it from breaking the actual glass, which I cannot wait to test that out. You do have 10 different brightness settings, 2 of which are night vision and 8 of which are going to be your daylight brightness. Now, you'll see here you do have a small side loading battery tray, very nice. It uses one of those small, it was like CR2032. I'll put the battery down there below. This battery should give you roughly about 50,000 hours of battery life. They do have shake awake technology built in. What that simply means is that if you say set the red dot down somewhere, maybe the nightstand or just maybe in your car or something, or ditch, it'll go ahead and cut off after about 5 minutes until you pick it up again, and it'll actually come back on for you. Which translates into this battery actually probably lasting a lot longer than the 50,000 hours that they advertise it at. It is shockproof, waterproof, all that good stuff. You know, we're very poor. We really don't like to beat up on stuff that we get for the channel when it comes out of our own pocket because we don't really have a lot of money. Cyelee knows this though. And so when Cyelee sends us stuff like this, they know we're going to beat the piss out of it. A couple of things I want to point out here. This is an open emitter red dot. It's not like a mailbox like the Cyelee Bear was last week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, whenever you saw that video, if you saw that video. This is an open emitter. I mean, you could potentially get like rain, snow, mud, sleet, sand. We are empty and clear. Yeah, see that there? Okay. Because I know somebody's going to say something.
What if there's one in it now? What if while it was out of frame for 2 frames, you put one in it and we'll all die?
I know somebody will think that. You're going to see here that it sits very wide outside the actual dimensions of the slide here. Quite like a lot. It's like at least like 1/3 of an inch on each side. this red dot may not always be 100% compatible even if you have an RMR cut. You see how the actual red dot kind of protrudes out from the front there where it's actually attached? Some people have said that there's an issue where this red dot could potentially block rounds from coming out. So just pay attention to that space there, how much room you got. They want to give you a large window so that it's much easier to actually find your red dot. You know, in the heat of the moment, like competition or everyday carry, where's the red dot? Oh, bigger window means it's a lot easier to find. As you can see, we got a pretty decent zero there. My last 2 or 3 shots are right there on the top right of the red area. I think it's good.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. All right, let's get this last round out of the chamber here for safety, of course. There is some caveats to this though, and the biggest one is that trying to conceal carry this thing probably going to be no bueno. It's very huge, very large, sticks out a lot, and I think it's going to be a big issue for probably a lot of your holsters out there. The height of it does not obscure your iron sights. So let's say for some reason that your red dot, say, were to malfunction or go out, you can still use the rear and front sight. Now these are suppressor height raised iron sights, so you may have difficulty if you just have regular height sights. I mean, I can just not use the red dot at all if I don't want to. Cyelee did inform me that typically when they drop test, they usually do 67 inches up from the ground. So, and we're empty, as you see there. I think I need to clean this gun. I definitely need to clean this gun. That's about the height right there. You know, roughly estimating about 67-ish, big-ish.
67 inches?
Testing
68
it.
would be 6 feet, so just shy of 6 feet, that would be like head height.
Yeah. All right, so let's do some drop tests first on the gravel.
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Yeah. Oh, yes. Very nice.
All in one clip.
Kind of moved it a little bit on that one. So 3 drops from there. All right, so we just dropped it about 6 or 7 more times in slow motion. Now we're going to take it to the actual concrete on the road, and again, drop it from about chest high and see how she does. This is it. If it survives this, I'll be impressed. Oh, and they also said they used a loaded magazine, so we're just going to do that too. To reiterate, guys and girls and theys, whatever, we don't believe in those anyways. Again, empty, okay? Trigger pulled, so the hammer's, well, not hammer, but the striker's decocked. I don't like that. That scared the piss on me. Check again. Yep, empty. Okay. We're going to put the mag in. Okay. Yeah. Still empty in the chamber. A little mag, but empty in the chamber. And we're going to drop test it. Again, about chest high, roughly 67 inches, directly onto the actual concrete here. Are you ready?
That's a pretty solid smack.
It held up.
Ooh, it did a damage.
It did. It did.
Let's look upon it.
Some damage there. Oh. But no damage to the inside here. Like, it's all fine.
Is the optic pretty and happy?
It's good. All right, let's get some slow-mo. Beat all to hell. Beat all to hell. Still unloaded. Beat all to hell though. Look at that. All throughout, these rings really did their job. They protected the actual housing that held the glass part. Let's do a water test real quick. I'm sure it's gonna be fine, but you know, gotta wash it off, gotta keep it clean.
Yeah, it's important.
Now again, this is an open and mirror red dot, so snow, sleet, mud, sand, water could accidentally get in there, causing an issue with your red dot. So as you can see there, the red dot is still working functional just fine. So we do like that. Waterproof, shockproof, and all that good stuff. So I think it passed the torture test. Now, we just need to double check and make sure we haven't lost zero. That's also equally important. Well, it went to the right. Left target. Head. Okay, chest, red circle.
Whoa.
Are you seeing where it's going?
Yep, low right.
Low right.
Hard low right.
Okay.
So it's out a little.
I mean, you saw what we put it through, so keep that in mind. We did beat the piss out of it. Let's shoot some steel, see if we can hit steel. Yep. Well, it's still accurate enough to actually hit the steel targets that I'm aiming at, so that's good.
Yeah.
I'm impressed though at the fact that it's not been busted or cracked or anything. Is the losing zero an issue? It could be. We're still getting chest shots, body shots. But I think if you end up dropping this like we did multiple times over and over again, I don't really know how many objects could even survive that, much less hold zero. All right, so the Cyelee Bull Pro. What do we think about it? Well, we came out here, we zeroed it, we beat the piss out of it, and it still worked just fine. We did lose a little bit of zero, but considering what we put it through and the fact that it still works, that's pretty impressive. Now, would I recommend that you buy one of these and start drop testing it over and over again, beating the fuck out of it? Maybe not. I mean, granted, this thing is 250 bucks. Kind of a lot of money for what we did here. That's why we are so thankful for Cyelee for sending this red dot out to us, because there's no way in hell I would do this if I had bought it with my own money.
But now you're the YouTuber that destroys things.
Apparently.
Yeah.
But now you guys know that if you were to buy the Bull Pro, it should handle pretty much almost any abuse. You know, Trijicon always comes to mind as being one of the go-to rugged options for all pistol red dots and such. Those are also normally $800 or $900. And if you're watching this video, you probably don't want to spend that much money for a large window pistol red dot. In this case, as a good budget-friendly option, I think this is the best choice. Guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Remember, if you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. Have you picked up a Cyelee Bull Pro, or maybe you're looking at getting one? I'd love to hear from you. We will see you. Get the shit out of here. Next time. They're screaming about Bella. Stupid bitch. It's not a person, it's a dog. It's a female dog. Stupid. Yeah, you go get those treats. You go get those treats, that's right. Yeah. Oh yeah, get them treats.
Today on GN Tactical.